Hey, what's up, everyone? This is JJ Birden. Hope everybody's doing well today. Good to see people joining us. Hello, hello, hello. I know it's time to shoot a scope. Hey, what's up? I hate it when you turn it sideways. They got to come up with a way where the names kind of adjust too, because now everybody's coming in from the side. But anyway, it's good to see everybody on this wonderful Wednesday. And just thought I'd drop a quick scope as I'm back home after a almost 3-week vacation / business trip. It was really a combination of both. Hey, what's up? It was a vacation, but it was really business because I was doing business. I was down in San Diego. Our company had a convention. We drove up I-5. Got to see my dad in Oakland. Then we were in Oregon visiting my family. So I was definitely trying to work and doing some of the things I needed to do. I got to do my first book signing while I was out there in Oregon. That was pretty cool. So definitely got to make it a bit of a business trip. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you all joining in. Everybody's coming in from the side. So, all right. So you saw the question, or you saw what I guess the title was, Get Back on Track After Vacation. And I asked this question because when I got home, I just felt like, oh my goodness, a lot of emails to answer. And I tried to answer a lot of emails on my phone and my tablet, but you know, it's just not the same unless you're in your office. And I dove into my office, ready to go. My office is a mess. I got to show you this. Let me show you how messy my office is. It's kind of crazy because I'm kind of a bit. Anyway, look at this place. It's just a mess. And, you know, it's not indicative of what I'm all about, being organized, but on vacation and working, you're trying to get back on track. So how do you do that exactly? How do you clean that place up? Yeah, I know. How do you get back on track? Well, what I love about the office, and I heard someone describe this, I think it was Susan Sly, because when you get in your office, it's supposed to be your power, you know, your power spot. You know, it's like when you get behind your desk, you want to feel like you're Captain Kirk of the USS Enterprise. I mean, this is where it happens. You're making your calls, you're doing this, you're doing that. And this is the location or the place that you do all those great things. And so how do you get back on track? Because as I said, been out of town, all that stuff. I got this massive to-do list. I've added so many different tasks and things I've thought about during this last trip, things I want to do, I want to implement. So how do you do it? Well, you guys heard me talk about this again in the past. I'm going to do it again. This is how you do it. Having a weekly schedule. I love having a weekly schedule because it's like a blueprint for my day, you know, and because I don't want to think and do all that stuff and have to remember. I just want to plug right in and get going on my task. And having a schedule reminds you of the places you need to be, of the things you need to do, and also the things you want to do. And it's better time management. I mean, it's so much easier when you have a schedule that you can follow to get you back on track, which is really important when you've been gone for a while because you want to get back into your schedule. I personally believe having a weekly schedule is one of the keys to success. I think I've had one now for 8 years. I adjust it from time to time, but it always keeps me on track. Keeps you on track during your good days, during your bad days, and of course your days when you come back from vacation and you feel you're way behind, you got to get caught up on things. So how exactly do you put together a weekly schedule? Because we're not saying a one-day schedule. We're kind of talking about a weekly schedule. What are some of the things you would want to include? Well, some of the things I have on my schedule is, well, I have my personal time. I schedule my personal time. I schedule my family time because you've got to family first. Got to put the family first too, and making sure you're scheduling time with your wife or your husband or, you know, your children. Got to schedule that family time. And then, of course, your business task. Whatever type of business you're involved, whatever the action steps or the tasks or things you need to do in order to be successful, you should schedule that stuff. I'm in the industry of network marketing, so I schedule when I make my calls, when I do my follow-ups, when I do my strategy calls, when I do my personal development. Obviously, I just wrote a book. I had in here that I scheduled when I did my writing, when I wrote for my book to complete it. It's done now, so now I'll be scheduling when I do my promoting and when I'm out seeking opportunities to do book signings and so forth. But those are some of the things I like to schedule. I also encourage you to schedule your workout time. You got to get in that workout time. You got to keep your fitness right, living a healthy lifestyle. And I tell you, when you get those workouts in, it does a lot to help you deal with stress that might pop up throughout the day. If you're using social media, many of us are using social media. I would encourage you to schedule that time too, when you're going to be posting, when you're going to be commenting. And something that I use to keep me on track on social media, because social media can be a great tool, but also can work against you if you don't use it correctly, if you use it too much. I have an hourglass. This is a 15-minute hourglass, and this is one of my secret weapons. Not only just for social media, even when I do strategy calls, when I'm talking to team members, so I can make sure I'm not on too long, so I can stay on point and stay on schedule. I flip that baby over. It gives me 15 minutes when I'm on social media, so that I jump on, I jump off. I do what I need to do and don't stay too long, because I want to be on purpose, but I want to do it in a timely fashion. I love this thing. It's about 15 minutes. It's a great reminder, once again, to use your time efficiently. And then, of course, on your weekly schedule, you need to have that shutdown time. That time when you're just straight up, I'm not available. I have checked out. And it's good to do that, because you need those moments when you need to decompress and just let go and don't worry about business or anything. Just shut down. And it's good, too, because if you're working with other people, you give them the schedule. They know when you're available. They know what you're doing. And they also know when you're not available too. Perhaps that personal time or that family time or that shut down time, don't bother me time. But I can't stress to you the importance of having a schedule. And when you put it together, I encourage you, if you're married, sit down with your spouse, because you want to make sure your schedule agrees with their schedule, which is something that Rain and I do. She knows my schedule. She actually helped me put it together. And then we'll put some of the different things on our calendar, because we both use the Outlook calendar. We share some of the different calendars. So if I post something on there, it gets on her phone and so forth. So we're always on point. So you want to make sure you're working in harmony with your spouse. If you're not married, obviously you're just going to be, working with yourself. But I encourage you to, when you create it, you might have to go through a couple of drafts to really get it right. I can remember putting my schedule together at first, and just some things weren't working out right, and I had to adjust it, and it took a couple of drafts, but I finally got it. But when I got it, I definitely rocked it. I felt more productive. I felt more on purpose, and it just helped me stay organized from day to day. Because yes, you'll have the bad days, and maybe you fall off because you're not perfect, and you're going to have those moments. But when you know what the schedule is, it's Wednesday, you know what you have set up right away, and it's easy to get back into it. One of my favorite quotes from a top trainer, she said, "The enemy of success is disorganization." The enemy of success is disorganization. And having your own personal schedule is a great way to make sure you are staying organized. So just something I want to share. It's worked for me, and I know it will work for you, because what we do every day matters. And you want to make sure you're doing the things that are going to help you perform at the highest level, or help you achieve your goals, or help you achieve your dreams. So that's my thoughts for you today, everybody. Have a productive day. Get out there, create that schedule, and make sure you look at it. Because if you create a schedule and you don't bother to look at it, you just totally defeated the purpose of what I'm sharing with you. So take care, everyone. Have a great day. And always remember, stay positive.